jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Bomb Squad!
Tank, I'm gonna say it in front of Mike and Jeremy. If you do not take this fight, your legacy is forever tainted. Nobody will ever remember your name. Nobody. The money's there. I know you love money, but money's there. If you don't take the fight next, your whole legacy forever is tainted if you don't take the next fight with me.
Oh my God.
God damn. God damn, Tang. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
Ooh, he's capping, capping, he's capping, capping, ooh, capping, ooh, he's capping, ooh, he's capping, ooh, capping, ooh. Ooh, he's capping.
I have a potential huge, bigger fight than him, so I might pin him off for the side. You know, I'm still gonna fight him, but I wouldn't not fight him unless it was even a bigger opportunity. But I cannot say anything right now, so I'm just gonna keep it at that.
Ooh, he's capping, he's capping, ooh, ooh, he's capping, ooh, he's capping, ooh, capping, ooh, he's capping.
Tank. Tank, I'm gonna say it in front of Mike and Jeremy. If you do not take this fight, your legacy is forever tainted. Nobody will ever remember your name. Nobody. The money's there. I know you love money, but money's there. If you don't take the fight next, your whole legacy forever is tainted if you don't take the next fight with me.
Oh my God.
God damn. God damn, Tang. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
Ooh, he's capping, he's capping, ooh, capping, he's capping, ooh, he's capping, ooh, he's capping.
I have a potential huge, bigger fight than him, so I might pin him off for the side. You know, I'm still gonna fight him, but I wouldn't not fight him unless it was even a bigger opportunity. But I cannot say anything right now, so I'm just gonna keep it at that.
Ooh, he's capping, he's capping, ooh, ooh, he's capping, ooh, he's ooh, capping, ooh, he's capping.
What's going on, everyone? WCS is back on the boulevard once again. And the first in the building is Alexander. What's good? I'm right in time for for the song and left my ass out Capion. You already know. That's for him and all his contemporaries that co-signed and was walking along with him like he was doing everything right. They know what it is. But this is the start, man. We about to head into the first day of the week. This is epic. Yo, this is epic. I don't know how other people look at it, but this fight is epic, man. This is an epic fight at lightweight division. It does, man. It's an epic fight because we pretty much filtered through some of the names that's considered big deals in the ranking system. Like Isak Cruz just pulled out of fights. You got Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis locked in. You got Devin Haney, Vasyl Lomachenko, and then you have the other ones like George Kambosos, Richard Comey, Nakatani just lost. Keyshawn Davis, Frank Martin. Those are very important names right there. Keyshawn Davis, Frank Martin. That's at the lightweight division. Then you have Michelle Rivera that is still there. We have Abdullah Mason. He's not flying under the radar, but he's just building his record up like a lot of young warriors coming up in the sport. But the good thing about that 135, it's a lot of black fighters that's coming up in the sport at lightweight division, and they're gonna have to fight each other because they are being raised in that promotion to build up their record, to continue to put them under the spotlight, to continue to have them on the undercard. Sooner or later, they're gonna have to fight one another. So we got a pretty good depth where we can do Fab 5, 6. We can do Fab 5, Fab 6. The guy at the belt, Devin Haney, got all the belts, everything, never been done in boxing. He's at the top. And then, Gervonta Davis, him and Devin is kind of neck and neck when you combine the business aspect, you combine the achievements. It's different because you're talking about a 3-weight world champion who has the WBA regular. The credentials don't go anywhere when you move up the division. They don't go anywhere. But we do know, point blank period, that Devin has achieved something in the 4-belt era that nobody else has been able to do and holding the franchise belt. With that said, Lomachenko, I do not put him in front of Gervonta Davis. I don't put him in front of Gervonta Davis. And then the rest of them, like, Keyshawn, I really don't know if Rolando Romero is going to stay at 40 after he face Alberto Puello. We don't know. So let's just say he's coming back down. He will be up there in the top 5 too. Top 5 or 6. Rolly Romero, real talk. Because his only loss is to who? Gervonta Davis. So it's the fact that he stepped in there with Gervonta Davis. It's going to give him some type of extra injected value to his name in the ranking system. When it comes to this public ranking of what fighter is 1 through 5 in the lightweight division, somewhat the same conversation we having when Tio was there. Let's talk about the fight. Let me talk to you. Now. Let me slow your pace down just a little bit and tell you what's going down. This weekend, people, now that we're about to pull the curtains on Sunday, the biggest fight of the year is upon us, man. We have the PPV King, the Baltimore showstopper, the gorilla himself, the tactical tank, military. I got dynamite in both hands. he is set to face the social media flash superstar, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? He is set to face the social media star. I mean, because he's not a star in boxing, he's a social media star. So I have to give him that much credit. He is a social media star. This fight is epic, man. You know, two different promotions, two guys who are in their prime. You know what I'm saying? They both have their strengths and weaknesses. But I would like to talk about let's just talk about the index. The index of this fight, there's a lot to go through. Like when you look at Tank Davis, you look at his height, his reach. You look at what he's been able to accomplish with his height and his reach, the name of his opponents. You have to go about doing film study back when he fought certain fighters to see how his strengths and weaknesses are. You have to ask yourself, if you're Ryan Garcia, how do I even begin this fight? I need to be extremely educated and smart. I have to go beyond my intellectual boxing IQ. I need to be a bit more, sneaky. I need to take this outside the ring. I got to think how to beat this guy, because I'm going to be honest, a lot of stuff that Gervonta does inside the ring is stuff you can learn outside the ring in sparring. Like the way he thinks as a fighter, the way he can set you up with certain punches and certain combinations is very street-like. It's not by the book when it comes to boxing. This is an incredible fight coming up. I'm really up to this fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm really up to it because, truth be told, I already put it out there on my thumbnail. 29 victories, 0 defeats, 27 knockouts. That's my thumbnail. That's my thumbnail. That's the way I see it. Shout out to the man himself. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens on deck. Salute to the OG himself. Salute OG and retro boxing and documentaries. Shout out to retro boxing and documentaries. OG boxing in the building. What's good with it, blood? How you living? How you feeling? It is all good on this end, brother. Andrew Charles on deck, man. You already know, Mr. Gumbo, aka Mr. Sucker Free on deck. Salute retro boxing OG. Yes, sir. So this is a very, very important fight. Let's get down to it, right? Let's get down to the understanding of, first of all, it is dealing with the lightweight division. And we only have one champion, one undisputed lightweight champion in that division. That was able to happen based off two fights in Australia when George Kambosos, the former undisputed champion, won the titles from Teofimo Lopez, and then he had to go over there once and fight Devin for his title and defend his titles. Devin won the first one with a clear jab. The punch count was extremely high punch count when it comes to the jab. And then the second one, Kambosos tried to switch it up and do some Mortal Kombat Drunken Master type, Kuna Bankata. And it still didn't work. He still was beat for a second time. So why I say that is that once Devin defended his titles, he's certified. He did something Teofimo Lopez wasn't able to do. He defended his titles. So now he's about to go in there and step in with a guy and Vasyl Lomachenko, who's a good dude. But I always been on record as saying he's an overrated fighter. Period. It's no way. Look, this is not about them. I'm just saying they have a fight coming up, and I don't see Lomachenko getting a victory like that. Anyway, I'm speaking about the lightweight division. We have one of the heaviest hitters in boxing. We have one of the heaviest hitter in boxing. I would say the second best behind Wilder. We have one of the shorter, more compact, more lethal, you know what I'm saying, more weaponry driven fighters stepping into the ring this weekend in Vegas. It's absolutely going to be star-studded. It's going to be off the old school chain. It's going to be litty. Vegas is going up this weekend. Believe it. A lot of people are going to be coming out there, bro. Because a lot of these, look, both of these fighters have their different fan base. Gervonta has his. No matter who they are, he has more of the boxing fan base. He has more the stars, the hip hop culture, fan base that cover boxing. Ryan has fans from the universe of social media. He also have boxing fans, but no one's gonna convince me that Ryan Garcia has more boxing fans than Tank. I'm talking about hardcore boxing fans that want to see you go to the square and spoon feed your opponent some Ambien soup. They want to see you step in the ring and provide us with Independence Day in April. That's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on you to go over there and give us a show again. This man is flipping off top ropes. You know what I'm saying? He's flipping off top ropes, landing the jump. The judges are giving him a 10. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in this fight. So why not post a thumbnail up there? Why not? What is important about this fight? So let's get to some facts. 28 victories and 0 defeats and 26 knockouts. You know, Tank stands at 5'5", 5.5", 67.5-inch reach. 67, y'all. Right? He has a knockout ratio of 92.86%. He is currently 28 years old. Right? We don't need to talk about where he ranked that in the world. It doesn't matter, because when it all comes down, when they fall off that ladder, when he lands that left hand, they fall off that ladder. The ranking system don't matter, buddy. Ryan Garcia is 5'10", 70-inch reach, a knockout ratio of 82.61%. He's 24 years old. Ryan Garcia is 24 years old. And what does that say? He's 4 years younger than Tank. Okay? He's 4 years younger than Tank. So how do I feel that this fight is going to play out besides the electricity behind it? I mean, when you're talking about the generation of energy that's coming up from this fight, you having real boxing fans kind of turn it over and say, I'm supporting Ryan Garcia. It's a lot of boxing fans are saying they're supporting Ryan Garcia because they feel that he has that ability. They feel that he has a common denominator that may potentially negate Gervonta Davis's strength. Gervonta Davis's strength is his power, of course, right? But he has fast hands too. But what they're saying about Ryan Garcia is that with the speed he has and the reach, timing is everything. So from what I was over in Facebook listening to and all this other conversation is that they feel that timing may be a turning point in this fight. Ryan Garcia's timing. He may be able to land a shot like Ryan Garcia said, that all he may need to land is one left hook, y'all. Now, if you're asking me, if you propose that question to me, it's going to be an extremely complicated answer for me. You know how I think. You know, somebody was asking, well, WCS, let me ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ryan Garcia say it may only take one left hand, and we know timing, it beats power, right? So I just want to ask you this one question. Do you believe that Ryan Garcia can land that one left hand? Hey, I believe he can land the left hand, real talk. I don't know what the left hand is, but I believe he can land a left hand. People get hit in boxing. He can land the left hand. Where's it going to be at though? You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at Tank's resume, I'm not looking at a last 5 to 10 fighters who I can say without any compunction that he had a problem with this fighter right here, and Tank was on the deck. I cannot see that. I don't know. There's no opponent in his last 10 fights that I can kind of collect that data and say, this is what I'm thinking about when it comes to that topic of Ryan Garcia landing the shot. Because when I look at his last 10 opponent, within those contests, they did land shots on Tank at one point in time. But what I want to know is, can anyone find a fight where someone landed a fight on Tank in the last 5 to 10 fights that presented him in the same frame or somewhat similar conclusion that Ryan Garcia suffered against Luke Campbell? Ryan Garcia was almost on his face. You're not going to find a fight where Davis was in that same position, stretched out under the lights. You're not going to find it. So therefore, when they say Ryan Garcia can land a shot, he can. But look, I'm saying, I believe if you land that one shot on Davis, it may be your only one shot, because he does make changes. Yes, sir. He absolutely make changes, and he don't take forever to do it either. So if he does get touched, he's definitely going to make changes, and he has a history of collecting data and calibrating his opponent's timing. We've seen it with Leo Santa Cruz, how he was just playing and allowing Tio to continue to put that right, clang. Put that right hand out there, right hand, left, pang, lights out. He collects data, man. Javante hunts different. The way he hunts in the ring, I'm going to be honest, I totally believe that Ryan Garcia's IQ isn't there yet. We're talking about sparring sessions. We're talking about being taught certain things, remediating, doing it in sparring over and over again, fight after fight. Some of the tools that he has, man, you just don't learn that when you're being taught boxing. This is a little extra. These are little extra weapons that you have in the arsenal. And I think Tank Davis is going to what they call that word? He is going to decommission Ryan Garcia when this fight is over with. Listen to what I'm telling you. Tank Davis is going to decommission Ryan Garcia this weekend. I know a lot of people are waiting on Ryan Garcia to throw a combination and be able to have their cameras going where he can blink his eyes and shit and give you that ooh-wee moment to you casual boxing fans, so he can blink his eyes and do his little bag drills in the ring. I want to see him get off on a flurry too. I want to see can he just take the risk and execute a flurry of punches that lands, that we can make this interesting. It's a 12-round fight. Make it interesting. Don't make it too easy. You know what I'm saying? We want this to be spoken on, you know what I'm saying, before we even leave the arena. You know, we want this fight to be so good that when people are leaving the fight to go hit the casinos, to go hang out, that they still talking about the main event. I'm just being honest. I'm not pretending on this. That's why I want to happen. I'm right in time. I read that. What's going on, L Dog? Guy Eclipse 330. What's good with the square? I'm still picking Ryan for the upset. That's what's up. That's what's up. So there are people that have Ryan for the upset, and there are individuals that they're boxing fans for Ryan, and then there's boxing fans for Tank. Bruce Gas Boxing Jackson Moore, what's good? What's good? What you mean? Oh, they got me, dog. People sleeping on Loma, but I think Haney has a chance to get a stoppage. I don't know if they sleeping on Loma. Loma has been proven to have what he have. He went to dance school. His dad put him in dance class, and then he came in the ring and dancing, putting his punches together, and everybody was so marveled. Wow, you know what I'm saying? They looked like they was in a state of hypnotic. You know what I'm saying? Hypnosis, rather. This guy has unbelievable footwork, man. Come on. You know, people been caught up to that. I'm pretty sure Loma has some quality miles on them left, but I don't think those miles are going to be able to compete with the top tier competition. Seriously, I see Devin out boxing them and just giving them a clinic, man. Just keeping them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Having them play catch up the whole fight. That's what I think with Loma. Loma is smart though, man. He's a 2-time Olympic champion now. You know what I'm saying? He can take this L now. I see him taking this L. Unanimous decision loss, period. I can't see Ryan doing better than Isaac Cruz unless he can catch Tank and hurt him. I rate Ryan higher than Rolly. Now it's one area that I haven't really spoke about because I don't believe it has a way of being taken serious when it comes to the scouts honor. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck with the scouts either, but I am tonight just for the language aspect of it. It sound cool. So scout honor. I'm trying to see and imagine if Tank Davis does land on Ryan Garcia, what percentage is it of his neck and chin to be able to take one of those shots without showing no effect? Like I'm looking for the shot or the punch that Gervonta land flush with either hand, and he has a flush one on the chin. I just want to know what the mannerisms are going to be after that. Is he going to be able to hold a poker face? Is he going to continue to keep boxing? Is he going to push through it? Or is it just going to push the brakes for him right away? That's what I'm curious about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has talent, bro. Take it for what it is. He has talent. I am not no way, shape, and form pretending like he's straight out the YMCA. He has a certain type of toughness to him. You know what I'm saying? But Gervonta has a certain type of animalistic, you know what I'm saying? King Kong silverback. It ain't too many times I've seen some silverbacks get their ass whooped in the wild. You know what? You can see a 1,000 cameramen walking around, but you rarely see a silverback getting his ass whooped by another animal. Now, his own people, yeah, we don't see that. We're not seeing them, you know what I'm saying? They will have to battle to remain the alpha, and they just don't get it done. This is not the case. Gervonta is not fighting to be the alpha at the lightweight division. He's fighting for a win over a guy who pretty much pleaded and begged to get this shot with him. And being that we're dealing with boxing, and popularity is beginning to become extremely important, his social media allow him to finally get this fight. and they only had 2 pressers, and it really hasn't been a lot more besides All Access, which I liked. I liked All Access. I like All Access, but listen, I have to pull out. I have to pull out the blade and you know what I'm saying, make some incisions right now. I have to bleed it out just a little bit with Ryan. Ryan was acting like he was on his menstrual cycle a bit. You feel me? He started acting like that when he was up there. Supposedly he's saying he was playing, but he started whining and complaining about all this rematch clause. Just rehydration clause, rather, not rematch, just rehydration clause. And I just felt within myself, say, man, keep that shit in the motherfucking contract, bro. And then look, I told you, people let Ryan get away with goofy shit, right? So we got past the presser. He got popped in the jaw. That told me right there, this fight is not going for a long time, right? He's just too goofy. I'm looking for the Ryan to help me understand one thing, right? This I'm gonna stand for you, Ryan. Ryan went on a show where he told the guy that he couldn't drink water. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't drink water. And he really made it look bad for Gervonta in a sense that you were saying he can only drink water 3 times a week, and on some barbaric, on some freaking, refugee shit. It didn't sound good, it didn't look good, and a lot of people was probably adding Gervonta on that very subject matter. But you, Ryan Garcia, that was what you call fuckboy shit. Because you not did it once. You did it at the presser because he was late. You showed the bitch is in you to do that, right? And then you turn around after that played out the way it did. You came in there with for the second presser over there in the West Coast. You try to go over there and get a little physical and hype it up a little bit, and he fractured your jaw. I don't know how that's going. I don't know if y'all got the right super glue of the surgeon, but he goddamn hit you with a left hook. I think the shit was leaking right there on stage. Anyway, moving forward, you attend the podcast to pretty much put another controversial moment out there for you. And you was telling the people that you couldn't drink water but 3 days a week and all this, which is, come on, bro. That's what's way over the top. And that would definitely make Gervonta look bad if that was in the contract, and come to find out, you telling people he was joking around. No, bro, that was intentional on what you did. And to be honest, it was fucked up because it's a lot more that you could have played games with, but you chose to caveat off the rehydration clause. So your whole way to slam and make him look bad is to basically talk about the rehydration clause. And then later on, you start to talk about you can't drink water. So you're just gonna be up here thirsty another bitch, not being able to access any water except so many times a month. I mean, so many times a week. That's not good, bro. That's not a good look for you. That's not a good look, man. I kind of lost a little respect for you. Acting like a freaking spoiled little kid, man. This is you about to go in there. You about to go in there with a beast, bro. You about to go in there with the dude that has a reservoir of freaking crime. He's ready to go in there and commit crime and violence on you, bro. He's looking to get belligerent. And you steadily up here just saying, oh man, he ain't doing nothing I haven't seen before. He can talk what he talk, but at the end of the day, I know what I have to do to go in there. I know what I have to do. Does he know what he has to do? And look, it's cool. If Ryan Garcia is going to take the cool Freud approach, you do that. But all I got to say, don't fall asleep in there, homie. Because that's the wrong place to be to get woke up, bro. You don't want to wake up to the serenade of the referee. I'm telling you, Ryan, it's a lot that I like you as a fighter. as a person. You know what I'm saying? I would say there's a lot that I like of you as a person. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Hollywood or something like that, I can say. But as a boxer, I'm not too fond of you. You know, you're a heavy foot. You know what I'm saying? You're a heavy foot fighter who, in a certain areas in your boxing game, we just haven't seen you fight in the box. We haven't seen you fight off the back foot. We haven't really seen you be in adversity where you just had to dig. You know what I'm saying? You had to find a way to win. And maybe Gervonta Davis is that guy. But I would be remiss to say, bro, I'm doing you a favor, man. I know you listen to me and you're saying to yourself, well, this guy must not like me. He's not having too much kind words to say about me. Listen to me, bro. You outside the ring, you know, that's your life. Hollywood, getting sponsorships. I appreciate that coming from you. I ain't trying to say anything. I know you're gonna be in Hollywood later on. I don't have nothing to say about that. But when it comes to your boxing career, though, it's just my opinion, Ryan Garcia, that you haven't shown anybody that your resume constitutes you being across the square from Tank. Now, do you have enough fights and a following so people can ignore that? Yes, they're ignoring that. They're going off the popularity. They're going out putting butts in the seats. They're talking about your consumers and your fan base. That is what's bringing you to the party. That's what's bringing you to the party. I can't see Ryan doing better than Esau Cruz unless he can catch Tank and hurt him. Good luck with that. There's been plenty of people to catch Tank. But when you catch it, can you shoot another shot up there and then follow up with that shot? Can you catch him with anything productive, though? Because he has very respectable defense, Tank Davis. Only time I see Tank give any indication of discomfort was when somebody shouts courtesy of Pitbull. Pitbull had his moment. Yes, indeed, there, Andrew. Yes, indeed. Pitbull Cruz had his moments. I have no criticism on the moments that Pitbull Cruz had, but let's be honest, man, Ryan Garcia is not Pitbull Cruz. He doesn't have that stand in the pocket in the high guard and just hold his ground. Pitbull Cruz showed us he is that mercenary like that. He is the debt collector. Pitbull Cruz does not understand how to take a step back. Does Ryan Garcia know how to take a step back? Or he's going to be taking a step back because he's confused about what he needs to do. Is he capable of taking a step back against Tank Davis without getting hurt? Is it possible for him to box off the back foot and still put some rounds away? Is it possible? These are questions that we need to know. Can Ryan Garcia fight on the inside? God damn it. I'm going to ask Tony, James Tony, the legend himself. Do you think that Ryan Garcia can give us some type of reflection on how you used to fight on the inside there, James Tony? Lights out, Tony. Come on, man. I just never seen anything like the bag is not fighting on the inside. That reaction bag does not fight on the inside. You touch it up at distance, however you feel like you can touch it up, and that's it. Ryan and Tank both playing mental games. Ryan acting like he can't drink water, and Tank dropping bills on junk food. They're playing. You're absolutely right. You know, they have to do some type of promo, right? So let's just say his security and the people around him eat those sweets just to stay awake. You know what I'm saying? because they definitely have to be alert and pretty much vigilant when they're around him. So the candy would be definitely for his security. You know what I'm saying? And when does candy, hard candy, does it put on weight? I know he wouldn't be doing that prior to weight to the weigh-ins. But I'm saying, does it put on weight? That's all I'm saying. But back to this thumbnail though. You know, I asked Ryan Garcia just an open question. What is going to be your strongest area facing Gervonta? You know, what is it going to come to stand there like Hector Garcia did because y'all felt that Hector had some success? And you're looking at the way Hector Garcia stood there and wanted to trade counter shots. You're looking at it like you have faster hands. You're much more quicker. You know what I'm saying? Much more expeditious on your response and your counter shots. So are you going to stand there out the gate? Because you got the faster hands and attempt to box Gervonta Davis right there in the pocket because you believe you have faster hands than Hector Garcia, but yet it seems like he was having a little bit of success. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell what you're going to do at the end of the day. You know, I'm trying to put you in a position that you would seem like you would have success early on in the fight. Are you going to be the aggressor early on? Your boy Rolly was the aggressor. I'm pretty sure you and him have talked. Rolly was totally confident in his power. He was confident in his chin. So for him to come out the gate and attempt to press Tank, this man was comfortable. I'm not going to lie. He was very, very comfortable. So comfortable to the point when he started to land in the 4th and 5th round, along with Gervonta Davis, it was a point where he felt it was open for him to rush in with another 1-2 because Tank was up against the ropes. And we already seen the brutish ending to that exchange. What's next? Can it even be close? I don't think this fight is going to be close, people. I just don't see the ring IQ compatibility being equal. I think Ryan has a lot to learn. But within the sweet science kind of boxer with less technique, less skills, be the fighter that's well versed. You know what I'm saying? Overall, who is considered to have a larger cachet than his opponent. Yeah, it's happened. You've seen boxers come in here and beat boxers who seem like they have the entire package. It happens. It happens. It's certain reasons. It's always different reasons. But with Ryan Garcia, man, he has the speed and he's supposed to have the power. My thing is just how long will he stay in the fight? What his gas tank is going to be looking like if Tank is pressuring him? Can he make Tank respect him being punctual and accurate with his counter shots if Tank decide to come in with the high guard and press Ryan Garcia to start getting those hard shots into Ryan Garcia's thought process? That's what Tank does a lot of the time. He just start walking forward and make his opponent start hitting him with a barrage of punches and keep on. He's pressing, walk. And he may take a whole damn round and just throw a punch here and there, walk, press, not doing too much while the opponent continue to throw counter shots. He's trying to test what it is. How hot is the thermometer? What temperature is it? Let me know. It's going to be funky this weekend. You know that funky Cole Medina? It's going to be funky, man. It's going to be funky. For those of you that's in the chat, can you do me a favor and post your predictions? Who you think going to take the fight? And then can you put what is going to be a decision of KO on the back end of it? Who do you all have this weekend? winning against Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia? Who do you all have? If you can please just drop your info in the chat, I would appreciate it. Who do you all have winning this fight this weekend? I'm extremely curious to know what you have. Extremely. Come on now. Your answer deserves to be seen. It deserves to be seen. So Blood is the first in the building. He has Tank via KO. Tank via KO. Andrew said, I like Ryan, but shit, it's a real tall order. So Andrew, question. Who are you going for? You told me who you like, but it's a tall order. So are you liking him to win, or you like him? It's a tall order. Tank is going to put this guy to bed. Sir Ken on deck. What's good with it, Sir Ken? Tank by UD or 8th round stoppage. Okay, so we had a first of, that a boxing fanatic picked Tank via UD or an 8th round stoppage. He's given to the 8th round. Man, can Ryan Garcia make it to the 8th round? Very quizzical. Can Ryan Garcia make it to the 8th round? That's a moment to moment that we have to figure out during the week. Can Ryan Garcia what can we take, or what do we know about him to assure that he can make it to the 8th round? I don't see it. It's just a huge part of me is saying, like, he don't make it past the 6th for his boy Rolly. Because I'm thinking, like, okay, step one, the fight can be boring the first 3 rounds of them filling out each other. It's a 12-round fight. 2, one or the other. Tank can come out aggressive, and Garcia takes the passive. You know what I'm saying? He attempts to box off the back foot earlier. Just wait his time out, to keep his cardio right. And, you know what I'm saying? Just pace himself. Or Garcia can come out the box, pressure Tank, attempted to see what heavy shots he can land early, and kind of collect some data on how those shots affected Tank. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be extremely important too, because Tank has a very respectable poker face. Because it been many times that I look at his fights, period, and I'm looking, I say, oh, that shot hurt him. That shot hurt him. I haven't seen it on his face like Luke Campbell did when he was hit with that hook to the body. You know what I'm saying? Like Ryan Garcia did. I haven't seen that look. The look is out there though. Who else? I'm an underdog guy, but I'm also a realist. So what Andrew is saying, he going for Ryan. Good. Got you. 7th round KO for Tank. So James Gang on deck. He said 7th round KO. So we have 1 round less than what Sir Ken put up there. 8th round stoppage for Sir Ken. James Gang say 7th round KO for Tank. So we have 7 and 8th. You know what I'm saying? And then I think we had Blood say KO. Then Sir Ken, he put out their Tank by UD or 8th round stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Reggie said Tank by decision. So we got a decision, a full blown going to the decision for the 3rd time in his career. That's what we going with. 3rd decision. That'll be history. I wonder what they say. A star's been born if Ryan Garcia goes the distance? Or do we really have to see a knock him out, bang out fight like we seen with Isaac Cruz? Because the reason why they said Isaac Cruz was a star was born because he chose to stay in the pocket with Tank. So if Ryan Garcia goes the distance with Tank, man, and go and lose in a unanimous decision, are they gonna say a star's been born? Hey, a star been born, man. Tank, apart from your resume, we just want to commend you up here on the the Showtime staff. Before the first round, we were saying to ourselves, hey, the EMT, they better get closer to the ring than a lot of people think. I'm just saying. I didn't mean no harm by that, Ryan. I just thought that it was going to be a brutal stoppage and that the EMT needed to be close to the ring with the stretcher. That's all I said. You know what I'm saying? There was no offense. I hope you don't get mad. I hope you don't sever ties with us, our communication. But it was just something that we was talking about here in commentary. You know what I'm saying? Being that we was replaying the way Luke Campbell knocked you down. And then we replayed how Leo Santa Cruz was knocked out with the left uppercut. And then we looked over at the EMT and just gave them a heart-to-heart. Say, hey, please don't go far. Okay? Stay close. Have your gauze and your bandages ready. I'm serious. Blood said, I like the 8th round KO. I don't think he make it past the 6th, to be honest, bro. I might be absolutely wrong, man. I think he doesn't make it past the 6th round. Shout out to my guy out of Tuscaloosa, AB, Alabama on deck. Deion Washington in the building. Tank gonna kill that boy. Yeah, man. I don't think you have to say they're gonna put the pistol on Tank for this fight. I don't know. Now, if it's looking real fuzzy and heading into the 10th round, people are saying it's even on the scorecards. Now we might we might have something in the rematch. We might have something different, a 2-for-1 special now. But the way they pushing Tank, I'm gonna tell you, I doubt they're gonna try to screw this man. The way Tank is a PPV star, the one that's getting screwed over, if it goes to the distance, is Ryan Garcia, man. I'm serious, man. People want to see Tank continue to come to the ring and knock motherfuckers out. Plus, they want to see them go in there and fight Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. They want that fight, bro. We want that fight. We want the Shakur or Devin against Javante. We want that fight. Get these black fighters in there to make the moolah. Get the black fighters in the ring to make the moolah, man. Get them paid. The only way the black fighters are going to get paid, fight one another, man. Sheldon Moore, what's good? David stopped round in 8. So it's Ocho from here. You know what I'm saying? No nueve. It's Ocho. You know what I'm saying? It's Ocho. People are going 8 rounds. Ron is not going into the 8th, or he's not making out of the 8th. I got it. Squad Jones, what's good? At W says salute, OG. Salute to you, bro. I've said it before. You might be here. Screams coming. He'll stay in the crowd when it happens. Hey, I know you got Tank in 6, OG. Yes, sir. I don't think he make it past Rolly's stopping point. I don't think so. The judges always got the 38 snug nose Saturday night special. It might be for Ryan, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's for Tank, man, because they moving them. They moving him in a way that he's going to be the next, big name, and especially if he's able to get that fight, get past this fight with Ryan and fight a Shakur or Devin, especially Devin if he still has the belts, which I'm thinking he's definitely going to have the belts after dispersion of Lomachenko. Don't nobody want to see a rematch. Go in there and dust that boy off, get him up out of there, and then so we can really start talking about a bigger name fight. Yes, sir. Both of you all finish the job, clean it up. Let's see the Javante Devin. Let's see the Shakur Stevenson. Somebody. We need 3 of them. to fight one another something. We need it quick. But I don't think Gervonta's getting robbed, man. I don't think he's gonna lose his temper and put himself in a position where, you know, he gets warned or a point taken, anything of that nature, to make the fight closer than it is. I don't see that happening. It's coming soon, y'all. Did y'all enjoy the 1-year anniversary of the fight? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The 1-year anniversary is almost about to be over in 55 minutes. So hopefully you all had a very spiritual anniversary. Okay. I hope y'all was able to speak to you, the Most High, and whatever sins you had from the time he stepped in the ring last year to now. If you felt that you was being overbearing with negative criticism, I'm pretty sure God forgave you today. Okay, that's all we want to talk about. I'm gonna leave it at that. God forgave you on this Sunday, on this year anniversary. God forgave y'all, right, Reggie? right, Reggie. God forgave you, brother. You know what I'm saying? He brought you home to the land of Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? We lost you just for a short period of time, but due to the power of the Holy Spirit has brought you back. You know what I'm talking about? It has brought you back. You was lost and now you found. Welcome back to Team Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Look, Reggie, we're going to allow you to come back without any, letter of reprimand. You know what I'm saying? Because you found your way. I felt it took you this amount of time during the year to figure out that Errol just don't want to fight and that he was the one ducking. So being that you know that information, hey man, welcome back. That's all I got to say. Like, welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. Welcome back. When I saw that membership form come across my desk, I said, oh shit. Boston Conversation with Reggie Owens already signed a transcript. What? You want to transfer? I got you. I approve that. That's notarized. That's coming back to you tomorrow. First thing Monday, I put the goddamn notary stamp on that bitch. I set you right. And then sometime during the week, people, we're gonna have official welcome aboard. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna welcome Reggie back to Team Crawford because it's always good to get these seasoned, content creators in here. And yes, it's gonna be awesome. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a certificate presentation. Man, we're gonna have some fireworks. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be somewhat like Independence Day. Yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, man. Andrew said, I definitely don't co-sign bringing Reggie back. So you saying I have to speak to the commission? I can speak to the commission now. The commission, they can go over there and overturn some things. I have to speak to the Omaha commission. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But yeah, man. This weekend, I got Tank Davis in 6. Brutal fashion. A lot about the way I see this knockout coming is not out of freaking, malicious and, just wishing it play out that way. But it just seems like we know he doesn't have a chin. It's going to be only a matter of time before when he get clipped, he's gone. I see him getting knocked out in fashion just like Leo Santa Cruz, bro. I do. I feel like it. I feel like he's going to get knocked out bad. The first 2 or 3 rounds for him, I think it's going to look just like a tuxedo. He's going to be dressed to impress in the first 3 rounds. Seriously, bro. The first 3 rounds of feeling, I think he's going to be dressed to impress people. His shit going to be punctual, fast, surgical. He's going to be effective. Hey, man, I think Ryan's gonna look extremely good in the first 2 to 3 rounds, I would say. I think it's just gonna be a moment in there that while he's looking good, Gervonta is gonna catch him. Or Gervonta is gonna be able to then start to soften him up a little bit with that jab he got, that stabbing jab. I don't know why people underestimate Tank's hand speed, but dude got crazy hand speed, very fast, compact. And I just think that Ryan Garcia is going to be able, he's going to attempt to prove to his people that he's the one. He's the one that can shock the world and beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? He's the one. I mean, he seems to be talking the talk. He said all it may take is one left hook. He said, I don't have anything else but a left hook, but all it may take is just a left hook. You know, Ryan Garcia may be just playing us all and really end up buckling down and training, man, and really hit some new strides in his career that he learned working with Joe Goosen. It may be the case. That may be the case, bro. I don't think I'm going to be reconciling with Team Garcia, you know, for any predictions that I've made that actually played out in perfect fashion. It's not for me to reconcile. It's just I got lucky, and I was just speaking on it based off your resume, based off your moments of adversity, and then based off just the malicious, the killer instinct, you know, being a dog to the bone. Gervonta, you know, that's his pedigree. He a dog to the bone, man. I just don't have it within me to say, yeah, Ryan Garcia, you're gonna show us something. You're gonna compete way better than we ever thought you could, and you're gonna go the distance with it, bro. I see you levitating, bro. I see you going to the land of Nod, man, with a season pass, bro. I just don't see you coming up out of this without saying, you know, I didn't tell nobody this, but that left hook that he hit me with on stage, my jaw's never been the same after that, and I still fought. And then, you know, with the rehydration clause and everything, yeah, me not being able to drink water, it's just so much. I'm just calling mental health. I got to take some time off and just calling mental health. I got to go find myself. You know, I just gotta go find myself. That's gonna be Ryan, bro. He's gonna be pushing them around a wheelbarrow of excuses to every interview. This is what happened, man. He shouldn't be allowed to put his hands on us at the press conference because that left hook, I did feel it for quite some time. I had to ice it. I had to go get it checked out to see if it was fractured, and the doctor did say some little splinters and you know, little splinters in there and stuff like that, but nothing, some hairline, you know, nothing really bad. But I'm just curious if he was to touch it up with those gloves on, he might break my chin. My mouth might be hanging off. I don't know, but let's keep the spirits high, y'all. I want y'all to keep the spirits high this week. I like this fight. We're gonna see what can become of it. I like these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Linking up in the ring. You know, they say it's gonna be competitive, but I see it as one person being the competitive one, and I see in the contender having the opportunity to show the fans that he's competitive. That's it. Ryan gonna be too hype to think calmly. He's gonna be like Rolly. When Rolly came in there and heard those people cheering for him, man, Rolly, he had a moment, bro. He couldn't figure it out. He said, damn, this is what it feels like. Damn, I wish I was a damn champion. I wish I was just somebody important. That's people will know my name like that. That's how I seen the look on his face, bro. But Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, he's more built to feel that energy. He's more built for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? His bravado, he's more built for that. So when he starts soaking it all in, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. But I thought I'd come over here and talk about this briefly because most of the people are talking about Zhang, and I might touch on him tomorrow, but I definitely want to talk about him today because, I mean, what is it to talk about? Joe Joyce is unsure if he want a rematch, right? And we'll talk about the rest probably tomorrow. But what I do say on my way out the door, Shouty, much appreciated for y'all for pulling up to World Combat Sports. It's English. You know, man, it's boxing MMA talk, man. You know how it is. We have the biggest fight. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia going down in Las Vegas T-Mobile. It is unbelievable. Incredible fight going down with TGB Promotions this weekend via Showtime. Hopefully y'all gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all gonna support. And I appreciate everyone who pulled up. Turn up and tune in. The World Combat Sports, man. I'm out.